When I decided to drive to Alaska and live out of my car for 2.5 months, I didn't spend thousands of dollars on a custom van build. Instead, I took a free mattress topper my neighbors gave us, grabbed a knife, and sliced it down the middle, making it a tiny twin-sized bed. And we decided we're going to split it. It's a king size. And so we're going to put the twin, or take it down to a twin. And this really sharp knife just really cuts it straight down like butter. You can see. With the slightest pressure, just goes down. This 3 inches of foam was my entire home for the next 73 days. All just so I could see Alaska on our budget. And yes, my boyfriend even flew out to share that twin size with me later. But 48 hours before leaving on an over 10,000-mile solo journey, comfort was the least of my worries. I was absolutely terrified. Here is how I prepped my vehicle, packed for temperatures ranging from 100 degrees to below freezing, and mentally prepared for total isolation. Yeah, so getting ready to pack up. We put the 2 back seats down, take out the headrest. We'll put those somewhere else. Taking down the cover and putting it under, and then we're gonna put in our lovely board that we made. For the last 3 years, we have been trying many different configurations in our car. Even our initial test drive we took before we bought it, we made sure to test that tall Chris could lay fully in it. It's pretty long. From sharing a pad to separate backpacking mats and learning from the first time when our hips were sinking into the cracks, we have made many adjustments. It was a big long sheet, and I think it was $18 for the sheet. So it's definitely paid for itself in all the nights that we've spent in our car. And the reason we did that is because this horrible space right here, without it, really our hips just fall in there and it's extremely uncomfortable. So now this just gives us a straight thing to lay on so our pads don't dip and our hips don't fall in, and it's so much more comfortable. It's amazing the difference it makes when we have our pads on. So our bodies aren't getting super crooked in the night. Just keeps them nice and flat. Love it. So down in here, in between our cup holders and everything, in the back seat, there is a headrest and a seat. And if we push the headrest forward a little bit, we're able to actually sneak a bottle on each side. Constantly, we are on the lookout for improving all the nooks and crannies of where we stow our gear. I spent more time on prepping the car and honing my skills for this trip than any other. Yay for maximizing space to fit 2 more gallons of water back there under the seats. Woo! Another thing that goes down in that middle compartment. If I can fit it again, is the question. But anyways, sleeping bag number 1. I'll have to lift the arms up. And just slide it in like a hot dog. And we change our gear, so different things are harder than others. So we just recently changed his sleeping bag to be a more lower degree friendly sleeping bag. So I'm just trying to fit the new one nice and tidy. I think we used to be able to turn the other one, but I don't know if there's room. Anyways, and that goes there. You still have room for your cup holders for your no passengers in the back seat. So I'm going to show you our emergency mechanical compartment and what we have done this time to prepare for this specific trip. So it opens up really nice and easy into this nice cubby hole. And we decided to get new tires, new brakes for this trip. We decided to go with a really aggressive tire. I'll show you that right here. So she's brand new and a nice, really aggressive 4-season tread. probably won't get very good gas mileage, but we felt like this was the time to get those kind of really aggressive tires. I also did a lesson where I did a full spare tire change so that I would make sure that I was comfortable on the side of the road, especially with grizzly bears, moose, bison watching me. And so the jack is right here, and the jack is so fun to pump up. Our stow compartment for our overhead thing, because as you can see, we will not be using it because otherwise it would be like going over our laps sleeping. And we have the tools that come with the car for the spare tire change, and where you let down the spare tire right here. You open that cap, there's a bolt, you let it down with the tools, and it takes a long time, and it comes out the bottom of your car because it's right there under your car. We also have our tow hitch, which we can always pull something or someone in need. We also have we decided that our lug nuts got super tight after they did the tires, so we wanted extra just precautions and an easier way to get the tires on and off on the road. We got this breaker bar secondhand, and we have a socket, and of course, you know, keep the car from scratching, so rags everywhere. And we have a nice rope and a tow strap, some gloves, a jump box, and this jump box will help start our car without anybody else, or could help someone else if we run across someone in need, potentially. Also, snow chains. I did a lesson of putting snow chains on my car. I had never done that in my life, and that's why we did the spare tire as well, because I'd never done a full one on this car. So I wanted to be very confident in my abilities if I need to use either of these things. I also have some jumper cables here, and for good measure, an old bright yellow tank top that if I run into a problem, I can slip on over my clothes on the side of the road for visibility. So all of these emergency mechanical equipment things are stowed nice and neat in this little cubby under here. And the way we cut the wood, that cubby stays accessible. So there you go. The idea of changing a flat tire on the side of the highway where grizzlies hang out and semi-trucks pass at 70 miles an hour
now it's time to make
was
the bed.
terrifying.
I put the sheets on. And this is an old king-size pillow that I cut down the middle twice, and I sewed a strip. And it's a nice little tiny camping pillow now that we just put in a pillowcase, and it fits. See, it's a nice little size. Anyways, so there we go. We're gonna put the pillowcases, the sheets on. As you can see from that picture, it did fit, sort of. For the most part, it definitely did. I would have just had to work harder because it's sticky. But anyways, here we are, and it's made. The bed's made. But because I'm so short, I am actually thinking I might skip the pillows, and because I have a twofer. Because I rolled the mattress over so that it's not bumping against this so we can access stuff. Yeah, so maybe I'll skip the pillows altogether and just enjoy the built-in pillow. I love our camping sheets. It's a bunch of stars, so you have stars and constellations below and above. And they're flannel, so they're warm, which will be good in Alaska. Not here, because it's going to be 100 degrees today. So, right here, let's check it out. See how it feels. Oh yeah. Pretty cozy and bouncy. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Fun.
I might be smiling, but I was genuinely worried. Follow along so you see how I was feeling the next day, the day before I left to go drive to Alaska all by myself.